Hello and welcome back to the Deep Dive. We are doing something a little different today.
Just a little?
Usually we are tearing apart, complex tech trends or diving into history books, but today we are getting incredibly practical. We're taking a deep dive into yesterday.
Yesterday. It sounds so simple, right?
So simple.
Just a word. But if you are learning English, or even just trying to be a better communicator, yesterday is actually a massive hurdle.
It really is. I was looking through our stack of sources for this. We've got vocabulary lists, dialogue guides, stuff like that. And the mission here is surprisingly specific. We want to give everyone listening the tools to answer one single question.
Oh, I know this one. The most dangerous question in small talk.
How was your day?
That's the one. It's terrifying.
It is. It's the question everyone asks. You walk into the office, you meet a friend for coffee.
You sit down for dinner. How was your day? And if you don't know the rules, you just freeze.
That freeze is so real. I was reading about it in Source 3. It talks about cognitive load.
Right. When someone asks that question, you have to do two things at once. First, you have to actually remember what you did.
Which is hard enough sometimes.
And second, you have to translate that memory into the past tense. Doing both at once. It can crash the system.
Totally. You just get overwhelmed.
Exactly. So our goal for this deep dive is to lower that cognitive load. We want to automate the grammar so you can focus on the story.
I love that phrase, automate the grammar.
Yeah.
And speaking of grammar, I was so happy to see the first rule in our source material.
What's that?
It says, no complex terms.
Yes. Leave the textbooks at the door.
No auxiliary verbs, no past participles.
We don't need them. I mean, to tell a story about yesterday, you just need actions. And you need a way to signal that those actions are finished.
That's the core concept, right? Yesterday means the box is closed.
Exactly. Source 2 defines yesterday as just the day before today. It's done. It's history. So our language needs to send a signal to the listener.
A signal that says, hey, stop looking at it right now. Look back there.
Perfect. So let's unpack the toolkit. How do we send that signal?
Where do we start?
We start with the most common signal in English, the magic of two little letters, E and D.
The ed ending. I saw this everywhere in the first vocabulary list. It seems like for most verbs, the regular ones, you just sort of slap an ed on the end and boom, you've time traveled.
It's the default setting. It's consistent, it's reliable. If you are ever unsure, adding ed is usually your best bet.
Okay, let's look at some examples from those. We have the word play.
That's now. But if it's finished, played.
Watch.
Watch.
And the one I did way too much of yesterday.
Cleaned.
Okay, but here is where it gets interesting. I was reading the pronunciation guide, that's Source 5, and it flagged a huge mistake that almost everyone makes.
Oh, I know this one. The robot voice.
Yes. When we see ED, our brains want to say ED. We want to say clean ED.
Play E.
Play E. It makes sense, logically, but it sounds so unnatural. The guide is very clear. You have to crush the sound. So for play, it's not play E. It becomes one smooth sound. The source says it rhymes with made, played.
Played. Sounds like plaid.
And watched. This one is tricky. The source says it sounds like a T.
Yeah, this is a cool little linguistic thing because watch ends with that sharp potch sound. Your voice box is off, so the ed becomes a sharp T, walked.
Oh, hooked. It just stops.
Just,
What about cleaned?
Well, clean ends with that humming and sound. Your voice is on, so the ed becomes a soft T. Clean.
Cleaned. So it flows.
So we have plaid, walked, cleaned. The big insight here isn't just memorize this. It's don't stress the ending. Just let it disappear into the word.
So if I want to tell you about my domestic life yesterday, I shouldn't say I cleaned out my room.
No, please don't.
I should say, yesterday I cleaned my room.
Good job. I cleaned my room. That sounds native. It's fast.
It feels better to say, too. It's less effort.
And that's the secret. Native speakers are lazy. We want the fastest, easiest way to say things. Cleaned. Done.
Okay, so that's the regular world, the happy citizens who follow the rules. But looking at Source 4, there is a big warning label. The tricky ones.
Ah, yes.
The rebels.
The irregular verbs. Now, I looked at this list, and I just thought, why? Why do these words have to be different?
It's frustrating, isn't it? But there's actually a reason. These are what linguists call fossil words.
Brussels. Like dinosaur bones.
Kind of. Words like go, eat, see, wake up. These are some of the oldest words in the language. We use them thousands of times a day.
Okay.
And because they're so old and so common, they resist change. They refuse to wear the ed uniform.
They're stubborn.
Very stubborn. So you can't use logic with them. You just have to memorize the password.
All right, let's learn the passwords for the big ones. Sources highlight 4 that you absolutely need to survive a conversation.
Let's start with the most useful one, the verb go.
Go. I go to work. But yesterday,
You cannot say goed.
I go to work. It just sounds painful.
It hurts the ears. The word transforms completely into went.
Oh.
W-E-N-T. Wow. It doesn't even look like go.
Total shapeshifter. I went to work.
Okay, I think I've got it. I went. What's next on the list?
Eat.
We all love to eat.
We do. But yesterday, you didn't eat it.
No, yesterday I ate. Like the number 8. I ate breakfast.
Exactly. I ate breakfast.
Like went and ate. What else?
Teats ate.
Like, I see you.
Not AW.
Saw, S-A-W. I saw my friend.
Perfect. I saw my friend. And the last really big one is how we start every single day.
Wake up.
In the past,
Woke up.
woke up. So I woke up at 7.
Yes. I woke up at 7.
These really are the building blocks, aren't they? The material suggests a repetition strategy, just saying them over and over.
Yes. Went. Ate. Saw. Woke up.
Went, ate, saw, woke up.
It goes back to that cognitive load we talked about. You want these words to be automatic. You don't want to be searching for went while you're trying to tell your story. All right, so we have the vocabulary, but a list of words isn't a conversation. Source 4 brings in a really helpful structure. It calls it the narrative arc.
Which sounds very fancy, but it just means order matters.
It suggests organizing your story by time of day. Morning, afternoon, evening.
It's the simplest structure in the world, but it saves you so much trouble. If you jump around, I watch TV, but before that I work, you lose your listener.
Chronological order does the hard work for you.
It does.
Okay, so let's build a deep dive story. We'll simulate a day using this timeline. We start in the morning.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm going to try to tell you my morning. Yesterday, I wake up at 7.
Pause right there. Gentle correction. Check that fossil word.
Right. Not wake. The fossil is woke. Okay, yesterday I woke up at 7.
Great. You woke up at 7. What happened next?
Then I eat breakfast. No, wait. I ate breakfast, like the number 8.
Very good. You ate breakfast.
And then I went to work.
Perfect. You went to work. See? That's a whole morning right there.
I woke up. I ate breakfast. I went to work. That wasn't so hard.
It's not. And notice you used short sentences. That is so important.
Sources mention that, right? Keep sentences under 12 words.
Absolutely. Complexity is the enemy here.
But I have to say, I woke up, I ate, I went.
Yeah.
It sounds a little bit robotic.
That is a fair point. But source 6 mentions something here. Humor and humanity. You can add a little flavor without adding complex grammar.
Oh, I see the note here. Real life is relatable.
Right. So instead of just, I went to work, maybe you add how you felt.
I was tired.
Exactly. Or, I needed coffee.
Okay, let's try that again. I woke up.
Yeah.
I was tired. I needed coffee. I went to work.
Now you sound like a real person.
And I'm still using really simple structures.
Exactly. You're connecting with your listener because everyone understands being tired in the morning.
Okay, so we've survived the morning. Now we move to the next part of the day.
The afternoon.
The middle part of the day. This is usually the grind.
The working hours.
So, looking at our vocabulary, we have the word work.
Regular or irregular?
That one looks regular. It gets the ed. So, in the afternoon, I worked.
I worked. Good.
And then I have this word, call, like on the phone.
Regular, but watch the pronunciation.
Right, not call ED. It's more like called.
Called. I called my mother.
I called my mother. And then let's mix in an irregular one. See?
So
I saw my friend.
So my afternoon story is, I worked. I called my mother. I saw my friend.
And notice the rhythm there. Our pronunciation source calls this the heartbeat.
Like a musical beat.
Yeah. Yesterday. Pause. I went to work. Another pause. I saw my friend.
It gives you time to think, too.
It does. That little pause is powerful. It makes you sound calm and in control. If you rush, you stumble. If you pause, you sound confident.
And we should avoid long words here, too, right?
Definitely. The source says avoid words like responsibility. Just use job or hard.
So instead of, I had many complex responsibilities, just, my job was hard.
Exactly. My job was hard. Everyone understands that. Simplicity sounds like mastery. Simplicity sounds like mastery. I like that. Okay, so morning done, afternoon done, the sun is going down.
And now we are in the evening.
The later part of the day before night.
This is the best part of the day, the reward.
I agree. This is when we wind down. Let's see the verbs for the evening.
What do we have?
Well, we have to eat again, so cook.
Regular.
Yep. Cooked. Cooked with that sharp 2 sound.
I cooked dinner.
And then, the most popular activity in the world, watch TV.
We practiced this one earlier.
I watch TV.
The watch TV.
And finally, a great word, relax.
And that gets an ed, too.
Relaxed. I relaxed at home.
I relaxed at home. Sounds lovely.
It does. Okay, let's try a little role play. The sources have this great dialogue guide because, in real life, you aren't just giving a speech, it's a tennis match.
That's true. Okay, I'll ask the big question. You be the guest.
I'm ready.
So, hey, how was your day yesterday?
It was good.
Nice. What did you do in the evening?
I cooked dinner and I watched TV.
Oh, that sounds relaxing.
Yes. I was very tired, but I relaxed at home.
Good job. You used a lot of past tense verbs there.
Hey, that felt pretty natural.
It was natural, and you know why?
Why?
Because you kept it simple. It was good. I cooked dinner. You didn't try to explain the entire plot of the show you were watching.
That's a relief. I don't have to explain everything, just the actions.
Just the actions. And did you notice when you said I was tired, you switched to a feeling?
Right. If I don't know the word for what I did, I can just say how I felt.
That's a pro tip. If you get stuck, talk about feelings. It was good. It was hard. I was happy.
So what does this all mean when we put it all together? We've got the morning, the afternoon, and the evening.
Now we synthesize it. Tell the story of the full day.
Okay. This is the deep dive challenge, combining everything.
Go for it. Chronological order. Take us through your day.
Okay. Here is my day. Yesterday, I woke up.
Good.
I ate breakfast.
Ah,
I went to work.
excellent.
In the afternoon, I worked. I called my mother. In the evening, I cooked dinner. I watched TV. And I relaxed.
Fantastic.
Wow. That tells you everything you need to know, really.
It does. And if we connect this back to the bigger picture, why does this order matter so much?
The source says it helps the listener, right?
Yeah. When you follow the time, morning, then afternoon, then evening, the listener never gets lost. You don't need complicated words like meanwhile or subsequently. The timeline tells the story for you.
So the structure does the heavy lifting.
Exactly. The structure is your friend.
It's really satisfying to see it all laid out like that. We started with just a word yesterday, and now we have a full story.
And we did it without any past participles.
Thank goodness for that. Before we wrap up, I think we should do a quick fire round.
Ooh, I love a quick fire round.
Just to make sure these irregular verbs stick, I'll say the present, you say the past.
I'm ready.
Go.
Went, eat.
Eat.
See? Wake up.
Woke up.
And let's throw in a curveball from the advanced list. Have.
Oh, we didn't cover that one. That's a bonus for everyone listening.
I had a good day.
I had a good day.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate summary. There's one last really important reminder in our behavior guide.
Yes. It mentions emotional safety.
That sounds pretty serious.
It just means mistakes are okay. It says mistakes are data.
Mistakes are data. I really like that.
It means if you say, I go to work yesterday, people will still understand you. The world will not end.
They will. But if you say, I went to work, they will be impressed.
They will be. But don't put that pressure on yourself. Communication is about connection, not perfection.
That's the spirit. So we've unpacked the rules, we've practiced the sounds, we've built the story. Now I have a challenge for you, the listener.
A challenge.
Yes. I want you to answer the question for yourself right now.
Out loud.
Yes, out loud. Wherever you are. In your car, on a walk, in your kitchen.
Okay. What is the question?
What did you do yesterday?
That's a great question.
Try to say 3 short sentences. Just 3. Did you work? Did you play?
Okay.
Did you cook?
Maybe I worked. I played. I cooked.
Think about your morning, your afternoon, your evening.
And remember the irregulars. Went. Ate. Saw.
Take a moment, say it. Yesterday I...
We're listening. Good job.
That sounded great. It really is just about practice. The more you say it, the easier it gets.
Absolutely. Language is a muscle. You have to use it.
Well, that brings us to the end of this deep dive into yesterday. It turns out looking back isn't so hard after all.
Not when you have the right words.
We hope you had a good time listening.
And we hope you learned something.
See what he did there? Past tense.
Past tense. Couldn't resist.
Thanks for joining us. Good luck with your stories.
Goodbye, everyone.